Welcome to another Cakeland preseason coaches interview. This time Lance Barr, the head coach of the Hoxie Indians, and it's brought to you by the Farm Credit of Western Kansas and the many business throughout the Hoxie area. And coach, as you look ahead to the upcoming football season, what do you expect here in Hoxie?
We have very high expectations this season after our season a year ago, so we hope to continue where we left off.
All right, folks, if you want to know more about the Hoxie Indian football program, you can do so by simply going to openspacessports.com. Coach, as you look ahead, the first thing I want to ask you about is you're moving down to Division II, an 8-man. Your thoughts about that, and how will that be different other than the teams you play in terms of the way you play the game?
You know, not a whole lot different. You know, it's not like the drop from 11-man to 8-man. We're still playing 8-man football, so we do play some of the same teams, but some of our opponents are different. Our district opponents have all changed. So one advantage to it is, you know, typically when you're Division I schools are just kind of more competitive across the board, I'd say, from top to bottom in the district. That can be an advantage or disadvantage for us. Some games we might run away with, but there's still going to be some competitive teams within our district.
How many kids did you have out for football this year, and then where did your leadership come from?
We had 16 kids out, and you know, we look to our upperclassmen for some leadership. We've had some juniors also step up this past summer at our camps and things, really starting to get vocal. But typically we look to our seniors, and you know, we've had several guys step up to do that.
I've watched you a couple of times last year, did a couple of your games. Speed, I mean, you were really blessed with a lot of speed, and I think you've got some speed coming back. Will that be one of your advantages?
Yes, absolutely. We have both our backs returning, and Josh Heim and Connor Cott. That'll be a huge advantage for us. They bring a lot back for us. So we're still fast back there. We did lose Chase Kennedy as our quarterback, who he brought a lot of speed to the table. We'll definitely miss that, but hopefully the guy we have stepping up, and Jake Heim, really fills his shoes well.
You know, defensively, as we look at 8-man football, and even we're going to cover some 6-man this year on open spaces, the fewer the players, the more wide open the game. What makes it tough to defend?
Just all that open space. I mean, that's what makes it very difficult. Anytime there's open space, it's a headache on a defense.
What about injuries? Are you worried about that with 16 kids? Is that a factor?
Yeah, absolutely it is. It seems like every single year, you know, depth-wise, if we have some injuries, we're not as deep as we'd like to be. But you know, we're going to coach those younger kids up, and hopefully they can you know, provide something for us on the field.
You know, it's no secret that the success that has been enjoyed by Hoxie schools in athletics is almost well, I don't even know how to say it. I mean, it's unheard of almost. And you're part of that, getting deep into the playoffs a year ago, but basketball and volleyball and wrestling, and this community has just been engulfed by it, hasn't it?
Absolutely. It's been a great thing to be a part of. Just all the athletics are doing so well these past several years, and we hope to continue that. You know, we want to make it a tradition here with all of our athletics across the board. You know, we want to continue to make those playoff runs, continue to make it to state championship games, and then I think it shows a lot of pride and a lot of support from our community as well.
Well, as you know, Open Spaces Sports will be there every snap of the season in football and throughout the entire sports season. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Lance Barr visiting with us, the head football coach of the Hoxie Indians, right here on openspacessports.com.